Collect the evidence and make the assessment decision. To simulate the assessment process, two candidates will be shown performing the tasks in this video. One candidate will represent being competent, while the other one is not yet competent. Explain to the candidate the task to be performed.
Number 1, this is our assessment area where you're going to perform the task.
Ask if the candidate has questions or clarifications regarding the instructions.
Please read the instruction again. If you have any questions, you may ask now, because as soon as the assessment begins, you can no longer ask any questions.
I don't have any questions, ma'am.
Please be informed that after demonstration, there will be oral questionings. In that regard, you may begin.
Conduct assessment in accordance with the methodologies specified in the evidence plan and the specific instructions for the competency assessor. Implement the evidence gathering process and ensure its validity, reliability, fairness, and flexibility. Observe the candidate and keep notes of the candidate's performance during the entire conduct of assessment. These notes will be used for the provision of feedback to the candidate's performance during the assessment. Collect appropriate evidence and match compatibility to the elements, performance criteria, range of variables, and evidence guide in the relevant units of competency. Judge the evidence in terms of the dimensions of competency: task skills, task management skills, contingency management skills, and job or role environment skills. Judge the evidence in terms of validity, consistency, currency, recency, authenticity, and sufficiency. After the demonstration, the candidate will be asked a series of questions based on her performance during the bed making for the oral questioning. The candidate number 1 is able to answer all the questions asked by the assessor. The candidate number 2 will also be able to answer the questions, though some of her answers are incorrect. Record and rating sheet details of evidence collected and judgment made about the candidate's performance. Provide feedback on the assessment. The assessor must provide candidate about the outcomes of the assessment process. For positive feedback, competent.
Candidate number 1, please sit down. How do you feel about the assessment?
I am confident that I was able to perform well during the demonstration, even I have a hard time in written tests and oral questioning.
Summarize the performance of the candidate during the whole assessment process.
My observation coincide with your opinion. You are indeed competent in performing the different skills in cookery and situ.
Inform the candidate on areas she needs to improve on.
However, I have noticed that you did not observe proper body mechanics while doing the task. Furthermore, you were not confident in answering the questions during the oral questioning.
Discuss the specific tasks done well by the candidate.
Nevertheless, you were able to answer all the questions correctly, and the result of the written test showed that you are knowledgeable enough in cookery and situ. In this manner, I would like to congratulate you for the job well done. I found out that you are already competent. Please sign the Competency Assessment Results Summary.
Provide information in claiming national certificate or certificate of competency.
For the issuance of the national certificate, The AC manager shall inform you where to claim your national certificate after 5 working days. In this regard, I would like to say congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
In providing negative feedback, it is recommended that you carry out the following recommendations. Be positive without raising any false expectations.
Candidate number 2, please sit down. How do you feel about the assessment?
I feel so nervous because I forgot the proper way in garnishing the finished product.
Identify whether any part or parts of the assessment needs to be repeated, and if so, which parts.
Really? In that manner, what will you do?
I will try my best to be calm and focused on the task being asked.
Suggest further learning or practice to fix the gaps.
So, what did you learn from this session?
I have learned that I should review on the knowledge and skills for me to become confident. Most importantly, I will be more focused and calm and practice.
Emphasize and explain the results. Which competency has been and has not been achieved.
Ms. Caderet, you were able to perform the 12 competency and you were good at it. However, you were not able to cook the meat properly. Also, you were not able to perform it at given time.
Arrange further opportunity for candidate to complete assessment requirements.
Based on the result of my observation during the demonstration, the outcome of the result is you are not yet competent. However, you can be reassessed anytime at your convenience.
Provide information on the appeal system and reassessment process.
Ms. Caderet, if you have doubts regarding the assessment result, you have the right to appeal. You can submit your appeal to TESDA Provincial Office, where the assessment center and assessor are accredited. Would you please sign the competency assessment result summary? Do you have any questions, Ms. Caderet?
I have no questions, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Record and report the result. The assessor shall record the assessment outcome. Ensure rating sheets are signed by the candidate after providing feedback. Accomplish the competency assessment result summary. Submit to the Assessment Center Manager assessment reports. The Assessment Center Manager will give the documents to the processing officer to accomplish the Registry of Workers Assessed and Certified. Signed Registry of Workers Assessed and Certified. After accomplishing the Registry of Workers Assessed and Certified, the processing officer will ask the assessor and Assessment Center Manager to sign before passing it on together with the other documents to the TESDA representative. The TESDA representative will then deliver the documents to the designated TESDA office.